Hello, amazing souls. Welcome to Soul Truth 1111. I hope everyone's doing well. This is a Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine midweek energy update for the Twin Flame Collective. So this is a Divine Masculine and Feminine reading here. So hi guys. Let's see what else. That's about all. I just wanted to say hi and thanks for watching and subscribing and all your amazing comments and support. You guys are really encouraging, you know. Just all the positivity, and that really keeps me going, keeps me doing these videos. If you'd like a private video, please feel free to look at the description box and the notes there, and feel free to contact me for that. These are general readings for the overall collective, so they're not necessarily specific to your situation, but take each card as they resonate, because they can help lead and guide you and confirm what's already happening in your life. So, but for a more tailored reading to your own specific needs or journey, feel free to contact me. I can't tell you if someone is your twin flame or not, but I can definitely confirm energies with you and direction. Give you some direction by the leading of spirit. Okay, so let's get going. On this side are the Divine Masculine, as always. On this side, Divine Feminine. And then we have first the mental, and then physical, emotional, and then spiritual. The same thing on the Divine Feminine side. We have the mental, physical, emotional, and then spiritual. Okay, the first card I have is Magician. This is a very positive card. It has to do with as it is in heaven, or in, you know, with God, so it be on earth. So basically having all the tools you need to go forward in your journey, or to manifest all that you intend to manifest or dream of. This is being able, you know, magical manifester, you know. So this is having the faith you need, you know, like mentally, physically, in every realm, spiritually, emotionally, being able to set the intents and attract those things into your life and manifest them. So yeah, so the Divine Masculines are in a manifesting mental state right now, where they are thinking about what they want to manifest, and making plans to do so. Okay, the final preparations for a lot of Divine Masculines and Feminines are being done right now, for many of you to come into union. I will say that, and I will confirm that again. I don't know if this is the second or third week, but I'm really feeling that we're in a lot of final stages of healing, even to the Divine Masculine and Feminine's journey. We're at the step of healing those wounds that we've caused each other, so that union can happen. And also a lot of past childhood wounds and any things that are left over that might keep us from union or cause any issues in our union are being cleared up now. Okay, for many of the twin flame collective or relationships. Okay, this is the Two of Air. This one is a stalemate, basically waiting period, or uncertainty. considering your options. So like I just said, the magician is weighing his options, his or her, take these as they resonate for the divine masculine, but they are planning. They are at a stalemate. They're still healing, but they are also putting the intent out there and really knowing what they want, and meditating on that. They are thinking about the divine feminines, okay, and planning how to go about bringing this into the manifestation, being the magician. Next we have for the divine masculines is the Star card. This is being hopeful and inspired by life, everything being renewed, a sense of encouragement and hope after change, and knowing that a new beginning is happening. So like I just mentioned, the divine masculines and feminines are going through this newness where they're purging and healing things that have come up through the divine partnership. So ever since, this can go back from years, and they're healing what they've done to each other even, so that union can happen. So this is knowing that everything is being renewed, and hoping in that, and rejoicing in that, being encouraged that we're not starting off where we left off, but we're starting anew, afresh, from a firm, new, solid foundation. Okay. Next we have the Hermit. They are, going within. This is taking time to be alone and go within. Whether it's thinking or going into your intuition, or planning, this is taking the time to do that, to clear your perspective. This is a time for healing, clearing your perspective on everything in your life. So it can also be changing your perspective, or your perspective becoming new because of the changes that have happened in your life. So you're looking at everything in a different light, because you've taken this time to step back and really take some time for yourself and get to know you again, and recognize that everything is becoming new. But this is in learning unconditional love, and the planning and the manifesting and the intents and all that are right in this card. This is all the past 3 cards that I just showed you. This is wrapped up in the Hermit. So divine masculines are in the Hermit stage and the healing stage, which is great, because this is when they're alone, is when they can begin to recognize that they do have feelings and why they have feelings, and that things are actually changing. When they're too busy, they can't, they're distracted. So this is a good thing. Okay. Take the Lead. It's the next one. This is a physical card. Sorry, my brain just kind of went on rest mode for a second. Enthusiasm, and intuitive, and grounding, and creative. So being bold and taking the initiative, divine light, lighting the flame in the divine masculine that moves him forward. So this is having the enthusiasm, or taking the initiative, because he's been in hermit mode and he's realized what sets him on fire, what lights his fire, what makes him tick. He's grounded, he's grounding, he's healing, he's coming into the magician, and he's finding his boldness to take the lead and go after that union. Okay, because he knows he's taken that time to get a different perspective, and he knows what he wants now. Okay, and who's able to give it to him, right? Basically, or him or her, as the divine masculine resonates to you. The energy. Next we have rebuild. So this is taking the lead to rebuild, or rebuilding, knowing that you can rebuild, or rebuilding within. So within, so without. So the same as a magician card. Everything becoming new. This is also the collapse of, before you can rebuild, you go through a collapse and exposed, or a reevaluation, or a new awareness, right, happens. And then when you know your mind's renewed and you can rebuild on a firm foundation, this is like when everything's renewed. And this is when the taking the lead and the magician and the star card all come into action, basically, into the 3D, rebuilding everything on a firm foundation, like I was talking about, because of the healing and the process that has happened, and the intent of the magician making it happen, taking the lead and rebuilding. Okay, not from, like I said, not from where the divine masculine and feminine left off, but in a new, as everything becoming new. The next card is an 11 card. Clarity of belief. So he's also the divine. I say he because sometimes I resonate with, personally, divine masculines being he, but take these cards as they resonate with your energies, please, because this can also resonate in a divine feminine as well. So, but the divine masculines are becoming clear, okay, on what they want. They're gaining clarity to act upon, a new insight, a transformation of their relationship is happening. They're trusting spirit more. Their beliefs are changing, the way they communicate or desire to communicate, and the way they define the union. This is major transformation. So clarity of beliefs. This is where, kind of like how your old perspective is shaken, and everything, like I said, becomes new, and you're able to process in how everything is becoming new to rebuild, if I can say it that way. So your thinking is renewed too, and to build on in the physical a strong foundation, because you have clarity of mind, clarity in beliefs, clarity in the transformation. You know why it's happened. You're clear on who you are, where you're going, your purpose, and as the divine masculine in your beliefs, okay, and in your relationship with your divine feminine. Okay. Next we have observe. So right now nothing is really moving forward, except that the things that I shared a few minutes ago with the healing, the mindset changing, the beliefs, and the planning. But everything's on a hold as far as we do have, take the lead right here. So the divine masculines are going to take the lead as far as moving forward in this, you know, twin flame journey. But right now they're observing everything. They're observing where they want to rebuild, how they want to rebuild. They're observing the feminines right now. Their divine feminine. They're watching her. Many of them on either social media or, you know, whatever way they can. They are just, some are in awe, some are just watching with enthusiasm and in great expectation, wanting to move forward, but still healing. Okay, they know it's not time yet because both are healing. They'll know when it's time. Okay, they'll get to this place emotionally that they love themselves unconditionally. You love yourself unconditionally, and they have this desire to almost run to you. Okay, because there is no fear in either of you, and there's just a completeness within each other, and a bold love. Okay, and a loss of fear to show emotion. So the ability to show emotion. Now, you're not afraid to show emotion in front of your divine feminine, because you know that she is you and you are her. So when this happens, then they will come swiftly. All these changes are happening swiftly, as I've been talking about. This is happening on a lightning speed type of renewal. Okay, these changes, you know, Spirit a couple of weeks ago told me it's enough, and as soon as I heard that, major shifts started to take place. Okay, in the readings and everything. So ever since then, it's been speedily changing. So know that they're observing the divine feminine and their own actions. They're observing their past actions and what they want to do moving forward. They're reconsidering. They're being patient. They're releasing the past and surrendering. Okay, they're surrendering to the divine and spirit. They're seeing things from a different perspective. This is also the hangman. So basically, in the traditional tarot, it's a man hanging upside down by one foot. He can't move nowhere. So but his head is kind of illuminated. So the light bulb went on, and he's seeing things from a different, you know, light, from a different perspective, from someone else's perspective, or a different way he wasn't viewing things before, which is bringing light to the situation and clarity of beliefs. Okay, his belief system and what he thought was true has been shaken, and now he is surrendering to what he knows to be true. Okay, and healing. So this is an amazing time and place to be for the divine masculines. Okay, we're moving on to the divine feminines, and for mental space, I have the Queen of Water, and this is about compassion and emotional security, generosity, self-love and self-care, and a healer. So the divine feminines are really loving themselves and taking that time for self-care, and the divine feminines are continuing to walk in their own security. If they're insecure in areas, they're gaining that security through spirit, okay, through the universe, and trusting and surrendering again. They're not going back into their codependency. They are standing strong in spirit in this. So they are becoming the healers. As they have healed and are healing, they are becoming the healers. Okay? So they're knowing their own strengths and who they are in spirit, in their universe, and as the divine feminines, they're coming into their own. The second card we have is Call. Number 20. Okay, purpose and prosperity, moving into your own purpose and knowing who you are. This is again kind of like the card that I just showed you, knowing that you're enough, and knowing the reason why you're here and what that healer position is for you on, you know, in the universe, in your workplace, or as the divine feminine in your life. This is hearing the call, hearing spirit, hearing the universe's call into becoming and continuing to stand in the strength as a divine feminine. And knowing that you are enough, knowing that you're lovable, knowing that you have all it takes to complete the mission and walk in your purpose without knowing that you are your purpose. Basically, you're enough to do all that you've been called to do. Because if you weren't called to do that, you wouldn't. In other words, you already have the gifts within you. Is what I'm trying to say. Okay, so you're realizing those gifts and knowing that they're amazing, and you're putting them to use. You're listening to the call of the universe and walking in your purpose. That's what I'm trying to get out. Okay, wow, 11 card over here too. Justice. A lot of divine feminines are getting justice now for a lot of mistreatments to them. I'm really feeling that, and I'm seeing that karma, the law of cause and effect, is in place now. What goes around comes around. So whatever you've sown, you're reaping now. Whether it means in love, friendships, financial, whatever intents and seeds you've sown, they are coming back to you, or will come back to you. So it's like a karma card or a law of attraction. Just spirit knowing when you've been wronged, making that right, when you've been wronged, righting you, and supporting you, having your back. Universe has your back. Okay? I'm dropping cards. Let me get that real quick. There we go. It's one of the good ones. Can't use no cards. Okay, Ace of Fire. What I'm getting for this one is spirit powered. So inspired action, transformation, being a co-creator, knowing that there's no reason to fear, because you know that you're supported completely and fully by spirit and the universe. Kind of like the last card, the Justice. This is like you don't fear, walking into the call of your purpose. You don't fear, because you're justified. Just knowing that God is in control, basically, of all things, and being supported by spirit, and knowing it's a time to dream big. Okay, so put out those big intents, those big things that you want to manifest, because the universe is on your side and listening and attentive, and spirit is wanting to bless. So know that justice is happening, and you have all the support that you need, so don't fear. Everything that you need is coming in and will come in, or you'll be moved into where everything you need is. Okay? The sacral chakra. This chakra has to do with emotions, desires, creativity, and sexual drive or aspect of the divine feminines, and the divine masculines. But this could mean that this is being healed, the emotions, and there could be some blockages here because there's still healing going on. So continue to heal divine feminines as the divine masculines are, because both are mirroring each other majorly right now. I mean, like, as if they were both like looking in the same mirror or at face to face. They're mirroring each other, and everything is moving so fast at a rapid speed of change. Okay, so the divine feminines are emotionally healing. So, and this could be in areas of desire, creativity, and sexuality. So, or just emotions in general. So, allow those thoughts that do come up from the past with your divine masculine past or childhood, or any thought spirit brings up that comes along with emotions. Feel those emotions and make sure that you transmute them back into Mother Earth so that they come back to you in love and light. But what happens when we don't feel the emotions is they get suppressed again, okay? And then they come up later, or we delay union because we didn't heal. So it's very good to deal with those emotions as they come up. It's healthy. Or journal. Journaling, sorry about that. Journaling is another way to heal those emotions. If the sacral chakra is blocked, nature and meditation music, or a Reiki healing, any type of dance, or being around water, the ocean. These things, yoga, bring great healing for the chakras. Okay, so just as a note. The next one we have is confront. The divine feminines are confronting their shadow side. This has to do with fear and questions, and exploring, those questions, having courage, and also, facing the illusions, which oftentimes are our fears, and or the illusion of being separated from our divine masculines. These are also illusions because we're never really separated. It can feel that way, or we might not be in contact or speaking because we're healing. But it's facing these illusions of fear and knowing that, again, that spirit and the universe has everything under control. This is gaining clarity and courage to face your shadow side. Face those emotions that you don't want to face, so that you can grow and come into union in unconditional love for yourself and your divine masculine. Okay. The next one is well-deserved reward. A lot of divine feminines are being rewarded right now by the divine, by those things that they have sown. Justice, like I said, is happening for the divine feminines. They're being recognized for their efforts and the love has been truly given innocently and what am I trying to say? Truthfully. That's not the word either. Given honestly, or given without expecting anything back. You want something back, of course, sometimes, when you love somebody, but just an unconditional way of being. Divine feminines, a lot of them have been really patient, and kind and understanding in times that they didn't need to be. Okay, so they're being rewarded for that love and for those the gifts that they've given in time, in love, in grace, in hope or encouragement. Any of those aspects, Spirit is recognizing them, and those around them are also recognizing them, and will continue. Okay, Divine Feminines. Divine Feminine's heart chakra are being opened. This is not a close. Some can be closed at this time because healing, but I'm feeling from this that Spirit is opening the heart chakras a little at a time, like as we heal, because we have to open up in order to feel the emotions that we need to heal from, and to open up to give out and or receive. So if you have blockages in your heart chakra, make sure that you are meditating and allow yourself to stay in a space of love and not in fear. Because when we get in our thoughts too much, and we can close down our hearts because we stay in this space of illusions and fear. This can also be healing and dealing with the shadow side, but it can also block the heart chakra and the sacral chakra, which is here as well. And this can prevent us from wanting to feel emotions. For Divine Masculines, because we've been hurt, or we don't want to deal with emotions from our past. So make sure that you are dealing with that so that you can continue to give and receive love, because this is why we're here. And sometimes it's painful, but we have to continue to love ourselves unconditionally. And as we do that, we'll be able to give out unconditional love as well. But stay open, Divine Feminines. Okay? The next card is Open Up. So this is withdrawal or blocks or control, so or release. So what I'm getting from this is release the fears, release control, so that your heart chakra will open up again. Because some of the fears that are coming up as we heal, we think that we've already healed from some of these things, and they're coming up, and we're fearing like having to deal with those things, or being stuck in the negative. But they're going to keep coming up until you face actually feeling them. It's not just a thought, but you need to feel the emotions that come with those thoughts to process it in the brain, in your mind. Okay? Just a thought coming up without dealing with and processing the emotions of it is suppressing it again. Okay? You go back to just ignoring it and going on with life instead of processing it. So allow yourself to open up in your heart chakra, feel these emotions, and then release them, okay, back to the universe, so you do not stay blocked. Okay, and you will have success and believe and succeed in this and everything. This having confidence, this is achievement, inspiration, and recognition, achieving your dreams. So the Divine Feminines are most of them are feeling very strong right now. We just went through a crazy time with the full moon, major energies. A lot of us couldn't sleep, and just the energy was so intense. But it's intense it's moving things along so rapidly that it's just generating like so much energy. So as the planets align and change and everything as well is the full moon, we're going through major healing processes, and we're manifesting our dreams, and we're being successful in these things. These things are coming in, and we're getting ready for union. So many of us. So just continue to be open, continue to heal, and know that this healing is happening at a rapid speed. We're kind of on delays as far as the divine feminine and masculine, but we're on delays as far as walking into union, but we're not on delays as far as healing and getting ready for union. Okay, so know that. Okay, moving on to the emotional for the divine masculine. The first card I have is express your love. Go ahead and make that romantic gesture. Divine masculines are desiring to make that gesture of love. They're feeling this love and they want to express it because they're healing. They're feeling emotions right now. It's beautiful. Okay. Many divine masculines are healing their, releasing their ex, excuse me. The time has come to clear your energy. This, I believe, is happening both in the divine masculine and feminine, where if any karmics or karmic thoughts or jealousy are coming up to be released. They're coming up so that they can be healed and released and not cause issues in the union. Okay, because everything needs to be not perfect before union, but a lot of these minor things just need to be dealt with. These hurts, they're not minor, but they're minor compared to union. Union's like amazingly blissful, but some of these pains are still there. So Spirit is really bringing everything up to the surface so that it may trigger either or of the divine masculine or the feminine to be able to release more of what needs to be healed. Okay, as they come back into reconciling and coming out of the separation phase or thought of separation, where they're actually communicating again, for many. And those of you that are communicating are also going through this too, where you're talking about your past exes, you're crying together, or crying alone, but you know that your divine masculine or feminine is there supporting you. So this is also happening. Okay. Calling in your soulmate. This is a twin flame card. Not to me, it is not a soulmate. So this is calling in your divine twin flame. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. So reconciliation, I'm getting with this, and coming back together after a time apart and time of healing with your twin flame. Okay, in this romantic oracle, I think it is, or tarot, I'm not sure, I think it's oracle, but there is no twin flame card. All they have, is it Doreen Virtue? Yeah, but so it says soulmate, but because I do twin flame readings, this is twin flame to me. You deserve love. You are lovable. Divine masculines are letting go of their guilt and shame of what they've done in the past, and healing from that, what they've done to the divine feminine. They're feeling things karmically. Like I said, justice is happening for the divine feminines. The divine masculines are really feeling sorry for the hurt they've caused, and they're recognizing that they are lovable and forgiving themselves. So they're learning how to again feel and know that they're enough, and know that they are lovable and deserve love. Okay. not that they're coming out of this stage where I've done too much, it's all screwed up, it'll never be fixed, it can, and because the tower moment came in and wiped everything kind of clean, everything's new. So they're learning how to feel their emotions, and the divine feminines are supporting them, many of them, well, most of them, if you're in communication. But I'm sure that most of the divine feminines are still supporting them in prayer or in other ways, or in thought. But they're coming to this realization that there is grace for them, okay? And the divine feminines love them unconditionally. They're teaching them this unconditional love so they can have this unconditional love for themselves, as is Spirit and the universe. Okay. They're having romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. These feelings that they're having are really coming to the surface because they're feeling now. So they're able to, because of the magician and because of all the planning, they're really wanting to manifest these feelings. They want to be in the 3D, in this pose. They want the divine feminine right there with him, with them. The divine masculine is feeling this for the divine feminines. Finances and career. Financial issues are a factor in your life right now. So many divine masculines are preparing or just planning on how they will change or work out financial aspects in union, or if they how to make themselves ready. They're planning in this area as well. So, or having deep thoughts or feelings about this, wanting to give to the divine feminine for all that she's given. So they're really in deep thought and deep feelings about what the divine feminine deserves as well right now, because they are feeling and they are knowing their truth. Okay. Deception. Someone is wearing a false mask in this relationship. What I'm getting from this is that many of them may have been wearing a false mask, or their karmics may have been wearing a false mask, and this was part of their awakening or their tower moment. I'm really getting that this is kind of in the past. This could still be happening for some of you. So take these cards as they resonate, but some could still be, hiding behind a mask, or still dealing with the fear of illusion and still afraid to move forward. But they'll come out of this as they start to heal and purge and heal the feelings that are, and feel what's coming up as Spirit brings up the things from the relationship in the union, or the relationship in the twin flame journey, and their own lives. Okay. And next card we have is for the emotional is reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning to your life. So many twin flames have been separated. Separation is an illusion, like I said, because you can never separate from your own soul. But there is periods of time when we break away as far as communication or romantically, or even in person for some of you, to heal. During this tower moments, or during moments where Spirit just needs us to be in the hermit space, a hermit stage, or we have our own lessons to learn. So many are reconciling right now. and getting ready to come into the union, because they're working on those final healings together. Like I said, crying together and dealing with feelings coming up together and forgiving each other and finding that unconditional love that is ultimately going to make many of the divine masculines run to the divine feminines, because they are overwhelmed with feelings and these romantic feelings, and they don't want to wait no more. So this is moving fast for many of you. So be encouraged. Okay, the next one I have is another 11 card. Wow. Strength. Great inner strength. Release harsh judgments. Forgiveness and compassion. So, like I said, the divine masculines are going through healing right now, and they're releasing these hard judgments on themselves and that they had towards the divine feminine and others, and they're forgiving themselves and having compassion with the divine feminine and themselves. Okay, and they're gaining that strength as a divine feminine or divine masculine, as a lion. So they're coming into this boldness of this boldness, but yet gentleness in unconditional love, which is absolutely beautiful. Okay, recognition and reward. The divine masculines are also being rewarded and recognized for their changes and for their healing, and for them, what they're, a lot of divine feminines are noticing the change in their divine masculines, and are mentioning that or seeing that the divine is seeing that they're desiring to listen to their intuition and follow Spirit's lead and follow the universe's guidance. So this also has to do with physical healing of the body. So or being in a good, positive physical state, or making sure that you're sleeping well, that you're eating well, and you're taking care of yourself. Unconditional love, okay, to yourself. And being recognized and rewarded for a job well done, and continuing to grow. The next card I have is patience and planning. This is going into the spiritual. Sorry, the last card was spiritual as well. This is they're spiritually being patient with their divine feminines. They are waiting now, many of them. They are not running to soulmates or karmics. They are waiting on the divine feminines. They are planning their union. They're planning their life. Their intent is going out into the universe for manifestation. Let's see, what else? Just planning for a solid foundation in renewal. Because everything is becoming new. Like I said, at this time in the twin flame journey, and take these cards as they resonate, but what I'm feeling is that everything is becoming new. We're not picking up from where we left off. Everything is brand new, okay? And it's whatever isn't brand new is being made brand new. So even plans are being, making plans is exciting now. There's a new thrill, there's a new, fire in the divine masculines for the divine feminines. There's a new passion. There's feelings. I mean, instead of running from his feelings, he's running to his feelings. He's loving his feelings. He's feeling again. But they're all new, and they're, feelings like never before kind of thing, because Spirit and universe is making this divinely happen. This is destiny. Okay, here we go. New beginnings. Okay, that's exactly what I'm talking about. This is a foundation, starting at, you know, 0 and making it happen. This is having like no expectations except to the unconditional love and just an open heart. And, you know, fulfilling your dreams and plans together. That's amazing. That's what's happening right now. Everything's becoming new. And you're walking away from your fears and trusting the universe and spirit right now. Rest and rejuvenation. Right now is a good time to rest, rejuvenate. The Divine Masculine's got the Hermit card. Take some time as you heal and you go through this purging and this growing into this newness. Remember to, you know, take some time to rest and drink lots of water and take care of yourself and eat and meditate, you know, to rejuvenate yourself. Because sometimes all the healing and just the process alone can be tiresome with, you know, work and whatever but everybody has to do added to the journey, you know. So make sure you're taking care of yourself as well, Divine Masculines. Okay, next we have the 7 of Air. Plans that need revision, more going on than meets the eye, and poor timing. Okay, so everything, like I said, is on a pause because it's not time yet, because there's still healing going on. If there's not, there's healing going on both in the Divine Masculine and Feminine. At different stages and different places, but they're mirroring each other is what I'm trying to say. So there is a need to revise the plans because everything is new. You can't go picking up from where you were because everything is healed now. You're not, you know, or healing now. So you're not in the same place you were. You don't look at things the same way you did because there's a new perspective now. Now you're the magician that's full of strength, taking the lead, right? So, who's rejuvenated and gone within, now he's following his intuition, and he's full of all these romantic feelings. And wanting to bless and take care of the Divine Feminine as well. So everything has to be revised because it's all becoming new. Okay. The next one we have is 10 of Air. The end of a difficult situation. Embrace the change and expect things to get better now. Recovering from an addiction. Okay, so many Divine Masculines had to go through this tower moment to get rid codependency or addictions of different things: alcohol, drugs, sex, just different partners, working too much, overworking, just codependency in the twin flame relationship or connection. So this is a number 10. This means also, like it says, number of completion. It's a completion number. So this overcoming of addictions and being bound by them, or being bound by codependency, or this difficult situation is turning around now. Okay? It's ending. They're coming into healing. They're coming into newness. They're coming into a different perspective. They don't want to go back to the old. They know they're planning for their new everything. Okay? Divine Masculines. Okay, going on to emotional for the Divine Feminines. What I have is playfulness. To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. So Divine Feminines, keep playing and having fun, and keep things light, and keep doing you, keep being you, and stay encouraged, and laugh, and play, and be innocent in heart. Okay? I know we're going through a lot of healing and purging, but don't forget to, even if you got to put on a funny movie, do what it takes to keep smiling, keep playful. Okay. Attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying the moment. So stay and enjoy each moment. Like I said, we're mirroring the Divine Masculines right now. They just had this card as well. So live in the moment. Take each moment as it comes, each healing as it comes. Don't look at how much I gotta heal from still. Know that it is moving quickly, and the Divine will work it all out in His timing. Enjoy the roses around you and the beauty around you and the little things, okay, in life. Okay. It is safe. It's safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all, which is love. Okay, this goes back to the physical where it says open up and heart chakra. So Divine Feminines, I know that we're going through healing, but it's make sure that you open up again to the Divine Masculines when you feel ready to, or ask Spirit and the universe to guide you to in doing that. When you feel ready, take each card as they resonate, and you'll know when you're ready. Don't push yourself, but know that the Divine is there to assist you, to help in walking back into reconciliation with the Divine Masculine. And as you continue to love yourself, you'll be able to give out love as well. Okay, so know that it is safe to love. Okay, true love. This is the romance of a lifetime. This is basically saying what it is. What you feel is true. What you feel in your heart is true. So don't be afraid to feel that. Your emotions. Same for you, Divine Masculines. Don't be afraid to love. Okay? It is safe for you to love. The Divine has you in your destiny. Next we have honeymoon. Enjoy the bliss in the holiday time together. Yeah, this is a beautiful card. Many of you will be doing this soon, or taking a vacation, or possibly even having union with your Divine Masculines. Okay? Make the effort. Great love is worth taking steps you're guided to take. So as I was saying before, open your heart as you feel guided when you're ready from this healing stage, and make the effort as you feel guided by Spirit as well. Whether it's communicate, or opening your heart, or reaching out, or meeting, or whatever, whatever Spirit has put on your heart, in making the effort to do. There's divine timing and everything, so be guided by the universe in this. Past life relationship. You have known each other before. Okay, so this is like a twin flame card. This is what the Divine Masculines are feeling too for the Divine Feminines. And Divine Masculine and Feminines have known each other before, because they have the same soul, which has traveled many lifetimes to get to this union. Getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. I really believe this is happening right now. Like I told you, many twin flames, Divine Masculine and Feminine, are even healing together right now. They're crying, they're going through these emotions that are coming up, and understanding them together, and relating, and just getting a better understanding to why, clearing up any miscommunications, stuff like that. They're really getting to know each other for who they are and not what they thought the other person was. Okay, that new perspective is even a new perspective on viewing the divine masculine and the divine feminine towards each other. The new perspective towards each other. Everything is becoming new. Okay, the Nine of Earth. Enjoy life's little luxuries, spending quiet time alone, successful self-employment. So just don't forget to be grateful for the small things. As we are grateful, the universe pours more out into our life. So always be grateful for everything, even the times of healing, because they serve as a purpose in this journey and in our life, for our life's purpose, its destiny. Next I have Ace of Air. Brilliant new ideas and inspiration, seeing the truth of the situation, a challenging beginning. Okay, so a lot of divine feminines are seeing the truth. They're gaining brilliant ideas and inspiration as they seek spirit and coming. They're getting these downloads, and they're, just becoming into their newness. But they're seeing the truth in some situations and gaining new perspectives as well. So this is changing the way they believe as well, or have believed towards, or thought towards the divine masculines. A firm foundation. This is ultimately what is happening. This is a divine feminine spiritual, but it's happening in both the divine feminine and the masculine in current energies. They're both working on building this firm foundation in all of the mental, physical, spiritual, and emotional, because the divine masculines are starting to feel, and they're both healing. The divine masculine and feminines are healing from all that they've been through in this journey as well, so it can become new and be founded on a solid foundation. They are both facing their shadow side. The divine feminines are allowing themselves to look at the shadow side of themselves, or allowing these dark parts of them to come up and really face them, or things they've needed to heal from in the past. These are being healed as well. So that's the second. The other one was confront. So yeah, confront and shadow are the same. Hope. This is continuing to have hope and faith and strength and courage and guidance and peace and patience. Everything by the divine. Asking and receiving and waiting and just healing. Being in your divine position as a divine feminine. Hoping in the divine to bring everything into fruition, into manifestation, in the universe's perfect timing and spirit's perfect timing. Transformation. Everything is being transformed right now, completely. Everything old is dying and everything is becoming new. Spiritually, emotionally, mentally, and physically. Becoming the butterfly. Okay, release. The end of a phase or situation, spiritual transformation, a time to move on. Okay, This is awesome. This is just the releasing of the old and moving on from the old into the new. Just like the card I just showed you. Moving on, dying from what you were and transforming into the butterfly from the caterpillar. Okay? And realizing what is happening. You've been healed, you've been transformed, and now you're free. And you have this solid foundation to just love unconditionally. This is beautiful. The end of a phase, like the divine masculine, he had the 10 of air in this spiritual, the end of a difficult situation, and this is also the end of a phase of a situation, spiritual transformation. So, moving forward. Okay, the Lovers. Intimate relationships, carefully weigh your decisions, and good health. Okay, again, I am getting a caution card. This can mean that union, that the two are coming into union, and they will, because they both are getting an end of a difficult phase and the end of a hard situation, embracing change. This could mean that union is happening. This can also be a caution of, because the divine feminine are healing, they've been waiting a long time, and they're attracting soulmates right now. Many of them are, because of their high vibrational and not non-codependent. So this could also be a caution to decide that if you're going to be in this journey and make a decision to stand in your journey and be committed. So, but you know, take these cards as they resonate. This could mean union too. So make sure that you search your own soul, you know, your own intuition, and know what is divine, your divine purpose as far as waiting or moving forward in those decisions. Okay, on to the overall cards. The first card is the Eight of Water, a desire to move on, the search for something more meaningful, spiritual and emotional growth. This is what's happening with both the divine masculine and feminine. They're both moving on into newness, into spiritual and emotional growth. They're feeling, okay? They're where things were suppressed and everybody was running and chasing and running and going their separate ways. They're kind of both coming towards each other and healed and with this unconditional love. And if they're not doing that yet, they're getting ready to reconcile. Okay, and coming together emotionally and spiritually, like in a total submissive to each other form, not running, chasing. This is a totally different, new way of addressing each other. This is coming with unconditional love, no fear, okay? The next card is Nine of Water, and your wish comes true. Concerns fade away, a love life. So this can also mean union, or you getting your wish coming true, the Wheel of Fortune, you know. Concerns fade away, a love life. So this is your love life coming into fruition, manifesting. These are overall cards. This is the Chariot, an important achievement, self-discipline, the willpower, and public recognition. So, knowing just all this whole journey is an achievement, you know, it really is. And having self-discipline and willpower to continue on doing the right thing, the things that Spirit is calling you to do, and guided by your intuition to do, by the universe. And also public recognition. Being recognized for the good job that you've done, or for your position or your stance in a positive aspect. So this can also mean being recognized for your willpower and your self-discipline and achievements. Okay? The Three of Water, a celebration, a wedding, a graduation, a birth announcement, and the need to have more fun. So this is all of the above. This can, this can be also a wedding, because there is a honeymoon going on here. So a honeymoon card in the Divine Feminines, and the Divine Masculines have romantic romantic feelings and calling in your soulmate, and which is your Divine Masculine or Feminine, excuse me, and you deserve love. So a relationship, let's express your love, yeah. So this is the Three of Cups. So this is beautiful, celebration of coming together. Okay. The Six of Water, memories from your history or childhood issues regarding children, romanticizing the past. So the past is coming up, and you might be reminiscing or missing your Divine Masculine or Feminine, or history or memories of being a child, maybe coming up and being healed from. So these are just things that might be coming up that are being healed from, or just times of, like I said, reminiscing, or just beautiful memories that you share. The Ace of Water, falling in love. Oh, all these are water cards. Falling in love, or the reassurance of a relationship, spiritual growth and enhancement, intuition, a new home. This is like a union card. Okay, this is coming together, being in love, falling in love, and having that union. So yeah, the two becoming one. Buying a new home together, moving in together. This can mean a lot of things, just coming together in the physical form, 3D form. Okay, this is renewal. Review and evaluate, a favorable assessment of the facts. Time to move in a new direction. Everything is talking about things becoming new or being new, even a new home. Okay, your surroundings may become new as well. You may be moving. You may be moving with your Divine Masculine or Feminine. So all the above. Being unable or unwilling to make a decision, a stalemate, or pretending there is no problem. Okay, this could still be happening for some that aren't dealing with truths, or the stalemate is because everyone's still healing. Like the Divine Masculines are still healing, and the Divine Feminines. The Divine Masculines had the Hangman, so they are in the Hermit. So they are really looking at things from a different perspective. The Divine Feminines are also healing and transforming. So everything is transforming. So I'm taking this as a stalemate, meaning that things are on hold in the 3D, but they are being thought about, they are being planned, and Spirit is moving on this fast. On union, on moving this forward into manifesting in the 3D. Take your time making this decision. Michael Angel, please help me stay strong and relax as I approach this situation. Remind me to detach and step back and allow the situation to naturally unfold. Thank you for protecting me. So Don't be worried about things, how they're going to work out. Release that. Okay, know that at the perfect timing, Spirit will bring it together. Just do what you know to do right now and release how it happens. Okay? Feel it coming to pass, but release how it happens. Feel your divine masculine or feminine there with you and spending time with them, but release how that comes to pass. You and your loved ones are safe. Michael Angel card. Dear God and Michael Angel, thank you for watching over me and my loved ones. Named specifically all of my family. Please help me feel free, secure, and at peace, and fill me with faith so that I may focus on my priorities and enjoy a healthful, happy life. So know that you and your family are safe, and the divine and the universe are watching over you and your divine connection. That is destiny. And everything that is not meant to be there will be removed. I promise you that. This is your life's purpose. Michael Angel, you know the details of my divine life purpose, and I ask you to help me be aligned with my goals. Please clearly guide my actions so that I'm taking the best steps to fully manifest my wonderful and meaningful career. Okay, so this is again walking into being a helper into your life's purpose, whatever that is, in finances, in career, in being that helper that Spirit was talking about for the divine feminines, and having success, and let's see what else. I don't know where the other card went, but yeah, just being guided into your purpose and knowing that you have all you need. You are enough. You have all the gifts you need within you to fulfill your divine purpose. Okay, the next one we have is welcome the new. Welcome the new. We couldn't sum this up any better. All this whole reading is about everything being new. Okay, the old is passing away. The old is like, it's forgotten and gone. It's being gone. It's transforming, and what is not for your highest good is being removed. And welcome to the new. I have one more card that I'm going to read for this reading, and then this is deceit. Hidden tactics and manipulation. This card comes as a warning that there may be some deception going on in your life. The person hiding behind the curtain is likely someone you know or dealing with, either personally or professionally. The duplicity could be regarding a personal issue. I can't say that word. Diplomacy. Oh, sorry. Could be regarding a personal issue, like someone spreading a rumor or disrespecting you to others. Or it could be a business matter where details are being hidden or even manipulated. Be aware of what is going on in your life. The man behind the curtain is holding a bag of something valuable. So watch your money and your good name, and make sure you have all the information you need to keep things honest and secure. The deeper layer of meaning may be that the deception is actually coming from within. Is there something that you're lying to yourself about? In this case, the bag of valuables you may be holding things like self-esteem, happiness, or even leisure time. Whether it's about your life or yourself, remember the universe has a hard time sending you honoring experience if your energy is shrouded in self-deceit. So, you know, what I'm getting from this is that if you can't be honest with yourself, Spirit can't back you, you know. So, one, make sure that those that you have around you are operating in good intent and not being deceptive or manipulating. And two, make sure that you're not manipulating or being deceitful to yourself, that you are telling yourself the truth so that you can walk in your soul truth. Because without that, you basically don't have a foundation. Okay? And nothing can become new unless you're truthful and honest with yourself and others. Okay, so, some may be going through issues where there's a third party issue that's being deceitful and trying to cause issues with your twin flame relationship. Okay, so what I'm going to say about that is maintain yourself in the spirit. There's a time when you have to stand up for your rights and protect your own self. But know that Spirit and the universe has your back. Okay? As long as you do what is your due diligence and what is right for yourself and for your twin flame and for your journey, Spirit will take care of the other things. I promise you that. Everything that's not supposed to be there for your highest good will be removed. Okay? And, excuse me. But know this, if you're deceiving yourself, you will reap what you sow. Okay? So know that karmically, this is a caution card as well. So allow everything to become new. I'm going to end on a light note. Welcome to the new. Welcome to truth and transformation and becoming the beautiful butterfly that you're meant to be and living your destiny. I love all you amazing souls. I'm grateful for all of you. I know my readings run a little long sometimes, so I'm going to let you go. But I appreciate your time and your likes and subscriptions and everything. Just your comments are amazing. They really uplift me. One made me cry the other day because it was just beautiful. Look at the description box if you want something more tailored just for you and your divine masculine or feminine, and let me know for availability on my schedule. Email me first and let me know when you'd like a reading, and see if I'm able to do that for you before you purchase. I usually like that. Or if you just purchase, I can let you know when I'll be able to deliver it. But it should be within within a couple of days, within, you know, that day or two. Because I'm usually, you know, I usually get readings done pretty quick, and they don't run, you know, an hour and a half, but some can if they're, you know, if spirit leads me. But anyway, I love you all, and until the next video, be blessed with all blessings and even unions, and much love and light to all of you. Take care. Bye.